What's up? This is Mr. Shotboy Born, aka B Fluid, coming to y'all with another tutorial. I'm doing it on synthetic artillery from Machine Warehouse and Sonic Expansion. We're gonna check out the site right quick. Actually download some other stuff. Do a little graphics too as well. So alright, this is the site right here. Go to the product page, go to machine, and we just gonna click on that. And this is Sonic Expansion. I think I might have passed it. No, I mean synthetic. Sorry about that. Synthetic artillery. Let me see. I think I might have passed it. Yeah, right here. Sorry about that. This synthetic artillery is for pop. It spans across a lot of stuff. Actually, I use it for a lot of things because of the instruments that's in it. But yeah, this has 500 instruments, 10 drum sets group. You can get the drift synthetic drum set, and then it's got a lot of instruments, 500 instruments in four. Excuse me. 500 instruments. So it costs $34, which is good for as much amount of content as you get. These are some of the demos. You can listen to the demos from MG Future. And I'll be sending mines over here to him in a second too as well. So it's very versatile, and you can use it for basically anything. It has some nice some brass, some Vox, giving you the little what's that output. The new one that came out with the Exhale, it has some voice simulation, which I'm actually using with this beat that I'm using now. So we finna go ahead and jump into it. Let's go ahead and do this. So this is basically like what I put down so far. So let's take a listen. See the way that it I like this is the Vox Angel pad that comes with it. I was thinking about adding another plug with it. This is not gonna be a typical video or walkthrough. I'm just gonna play you a couple of sounds, but you're gonna be going with me as I'm building this track and and using some of the instruments in here. So this is the one I use, the Angel Breath, which is very luscious. It's almost like somebody singing with a pad. So that's why, and he came out with this way before Output came out with Excel, and made these. Excuse me. I'm trying to clear my throat. Let's go to. I was gonna add some plucks with this, so we can go ahead and check out you can go walk through me as I check out these plucks. Okay, let's go to distorted. distortion on it. I like it, but let's go to something else. We're just gonna try some things. Try to expand on this beat. want some movement to the organ, because since the pad's already playing that one, I could layer it, but I might still layer it and then go back and do another pattern and make it solid, have some sustain to it. So we're gonna go ahead and record that. Basically, I'm just building off the element of the beat. You know I'm gonna end up going to my 808s, but I'm just basically just trying right now to like stay within. I wish I had that Brutus, because Brutus is a part of Machine Warehouse thing, but he said he was gonna update it, and he was gonna send me the update to it. So let's see. Let's go to the synthetic kicks. We're gonna go ahead and try what we can do to add some drums to it. Pop kick, you still can get some use out of because of the way that even though there's some solid kicks, they still good. You can still get a lot of juice out of them. Me, I love the Sound Toys radiator. I don't know what this thing does, but man, it's like I add some character, some grit to some drums. Let's go ahead and open this sucker up. We got the noise up, we got the wet. Go ahead, turn it. See, I take this off and turn up the heat. Then we turn it back on, right? Man, let's see. Turn it off. We're gonna go ahead and play with it. I'm gonna still hopefully keep this radiated in here, so as I cycle through the different kicks. So we're gonna go ahead and go ahead and record something. go with the Vox. Something too with the also with the I'm trying to think of his sound toy. I don't know if it's Radiator or Double Lock, but I'm trying to think. Is it radio? It's one of these plugins that I like from I think I don't know. Let me try Double Lock because it brings out like it brings out some grit or crunch. That might sound good with it. It's got some crunch. Let's see what that sound like before. But I can always find a way to add that back to it. Probably not so much where it kind of taken away from the tonal sound of this. So what I do is instead of adding on the whole group, just add it on the. Let's go. And I don't want it to take away from the saturation. So the crunch is something we want less of. see what plug what's Soul Sucker. To me, I would basically just to get some of that type of grit that's in there. You know, with Machine, you can actually create an aux. So on this one, I would basically just take Sound Toys and basically just create auxiliary and put 808 aux. And then sometimes stuff that I use, I create auxes for tracks sometimes. You won't see me do it often, but when I feel the need to, I basically just route this sound to, let's see if we still get it. Yeah, okay. Matter of fact, I should have just put it on the, let's see. We're going to go here, and we're going to go to aux. So it'll tell you where it's at. So it's on G8, GX. So that way you can get some of the level that's coming out of here. See? You see how that change? So I'm getting some of the radiator. I'm making some of the double lock, and I'm actually putting the aux, creating the chain for it. And when I take it off. So I'm getting some of the grit and the crunch, and it also is doing a kind of taming to it, and kind of shaping that tone. So let's play it back with the kick. Turn the input up. basically see how you can actually build on this kick. And I think he got some, if I'm not mistaken, let's create an H. I think this like Orchard. It's got some hits. Let's check out the D impact kick right quick. I think that's the one I got on there. And a lot of times you don't know too. These synthetic kicks that you actually have in Maschine. If you want some real good sounding 808s, and what you can do is this. This is a little trick sometimes that I do when I want to create me like a nice 808. I copy that, create another one, and then basically I link this one to that one, right? No, that's the choke. I wanted to link it. So link that one to that one. Matter of fact, I could have just kept it on that one. And what I'll do sometimes is basically just so as I put this one in, let's go ahead and create this one, another one. We're gonna put that one right there just for demonstration's sake, right? And now when I click this, no matter which pad I click, it's linked to that one. So what I can do is basically, since I like that sub, and say like I wanted something with the distressor on it to get that sound, right? And I could take this and route it out to G, and watch. And I like that sub, right? I could take this and record this into Maschine, and it record that sub. And then there you go with a nice sounding 808. There you go with a nice sounding 808, and you will basically have that sound. See, with this, when you can't record the matter of fact, you can, but what it does is delete it. And see, that's why I suggest you put it in there and go to internal and record that 808 with that deadlock on it. Is that deadlock? I think that's the name of it. Let's see. Yeah, double lock. Sorry about that. I said deadlock. But record that in with your recording, which I'm finna do right now, because I like the sub. So I'm gonna go ahead and save it. Let's play it with, this is with double lock on there. And you see the little grit that it adds to it, right? Remember, I went into output and I clicked on it, and let's see, where is it? Okay. Okay, there it is. I put it on the thumb, right? And I made the aux to it and route it to the double lock. That way, no matter which one I got that sound, right? And then what I do is just press start. And you make sure you got the internal on, click the start, and then just play it. And there you go. Nice sounding 808. And you got you a sound. This is basically what they call a sound design. You take it something, you add effects to it, and bounce it out. Now you got your own. I can unlink this. You got your own sound with your 808. But they're gonna automatically make this. So before you bounce it or save it, make sure you take the ADR off. So it's gonna do that because you got that sustain on there. But when you're doing a Maschine, you know you can always do it. You can do the AHD and then just add the decay to give you some, and add some hold to it, it'll give you that where you won't really. Sometimes you need to adjust your sensitivity of your pads. Sometimes that has a lot to do with it, or you can, so it won't dampen the attack. But you still have your own sound. And sometimes I sit back and do this too. Just give it some, let's call it Thump Thunder. We'll name it that. And we can go to, matter of fact, let's go here. We can go ahead and rename this. Matter of fact, let's just name it. Let's go back, and then we're gonna put that 808 Thump Thunder. And then you got your sound. Go to here, save. I done created me a little folder because I'm starting to like trying to create my own 808s. And let's put this. And then we're gonna go to the folder, and I'm gonna show you is right in there. So that's not it. I got oh yeah, I can go on my documents. Let's go right here, documents, native sample. There it is, right there. See, I got, and it saves it. And you start building your own custom libraries. There you go. I got 2 of them that I've been doing with it, and I'm creating the folders for these. So when I start to create a sound, certain snare, it'll work, you know. And there you have it. Just a little side note. That's all. But you see how good you can actually create some stuff with this. We finna go ahead and check out some more of the instruments we did I check out. Well, the knock is the one that's playing with it, so let's go ahead and check out the lo-fi. Let's see how it plays with the filter with the beginning of the thing, which makes it kind of good to use. These are maple drums. They more so it's got a nice sound to it. If you want to do like a kind of cross between a rock track and a trap, whatever, it's got the use for it. It's good sounding kick, or you can add these sounds like I showed you how to do before, and you see how this. you can actually with the maple sound, and you want that certain type of sound, do what I showed you before. Matter of fact, you can take all that and route it to each one of them, and then print each one of those out and have it as your own sound bank. That way, you have a good sound and snare. You know how you make mix tracks and snares be off. You can export this sound to where you have your own sound bank, and which is then nobody else will have it. It just be you. So. It's good. Okay, let's go to some of the. We're gonna run through these sounds. You already heard some of the organs, so let's go ahead and delete that one. Okay, I was wondering what that is doing. All right, let's reset. Let's just delete it. All right, we finna delete that. I already say that. So. Okay, let's go to the organ. So you see how you can use that in that, and it has like a detone organ. That's what it sounds like. You can go check it out, and then check out the other sounds. We can go ahead and whip through this. I got some that I already checked out. So you see how versatile these atmosphere. I'm telling you, this I love these atmospheres on here. Enjoy. Yeah, these atmosphere, you can actually hear them in the background of a lot of tracks. Let's go ahead to that one. Yeah, that one's pretty nice. Seem like just it has some stabs with it with a pad, which is pretty cool because you can hear that like playing like you have a pad and you have an orchestra hit right behind it. That's pretty cool. Let's go ahead with this one. Okay, we're finna go to the bass. I got some already checked here. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like that one. That's the reason why I had saved. Yeah, that's called attack bass too. That's another one. Yeah, that's another one. Yeah, that's why I checked that one too, because I like that one. Yeah, that I add that one too. You can mess with the filter and the delay, so it won't. Or you can just choke it off uh, to itself. I think you can do that. And where the delay, you want the delay, but don't want it to hit when you playing it again. So yeah, this another one. We finna play this last one. Play Dirt on the Floor. I like it because it got that grit to it. Finna go over to the sound effects. You get some sound effects with these. We're finna go ahead and just pick like 3 of them. I think that was a good one. Let's try the boom effect. And And then we got this. I like this one too. Yeah, that was tight. Let's go. Okay, you see how many sound effects you got. Finna go out and check out just a couple of guitars because we still got like a little more. I like the way it sounds. Yeah, so that's a nice one too. Super Fuzz. Yeah, so that's the nice one. Fuzz guitar. Go to some quick horns right quick. Yeah, so I like that one. I had to check that one. Yeah. I like how it pans to the side. You get that like bouncy kind of swing with it. And remember the synthetic artillery. has the detune in it. That's pretty cool. I checked that one too. Let's try. Check that one too. Okay, that was the horns. You see, you got a lot more horns in here. So you don't got like 5 of them, and that's it. You got like good, look, at least about 30 to 35 horns, because it's like 5, and then good, you go all the way down. So I'm saying at least between say 25 and 35 horns right here. Probably somewhere in between there. Keys, you got the same thing. You got airy keys, you got detune keys. So you can go to school with it. It's these flanger keys. I would say that one. Let's see, heavy filter keys. Remind me of some what's this called, the clarinet. I used to use them in a lot of West Side sounds. I can't. It has that grit to it. Can't remember that. You check that one too. All right, so we finna go for the leads. Let's go. We finna go. I got a couple of them checked out down here. first when you heard it, you was like, nah. But then when you actually heard me play it, you was like, okay, yeah, I get it. Yeah, so you see why I'm not gonna play all these because I still got a couple more to go. We went to the organs already. AirPads. Let's go. You see how luscious these pads are. That's the reason why that I really like this back. And I can't wait to check out the other one. He has another one on the site, which we're gonna go back on to. That one's nice. Let's see. I haven't had a chance to actually check out these plugs. uh, let's check. Let's go at this. That was pretty unique. Yeah, I like that one too. You can check out some more on your own time and go there head over to the site. And I'm just playing you what's already in here, and you know you're hearing the sounds that's in this bank. So and I'm just saying, most of us I know because I used to do it myself, is going to look at this like, ooh, and you go try to find it online. Then you're going to have to realize that either way it goes, you're going to have to pay. So you're going to go to a site, and they probably have like on Upload or Rapid Gator or whatever, and then you're going to be looking and downloading, then you're going to figure out, oh, they charging me for this because this is over a certain amount of pack. So you're going to pay for the thing. So you're saying, well, I might as well just go ahead and pay for this, and then I can download as much as I want. But you not going to end up being satisfied, because sometimes you can download a virus, or you can download something else with it, and then you're going to end up being mad when your computer crashes. This bank is well worth the $35. If you're hearing the sounds already in this, and you talking to somebody that used to say I ain't had no money to buy nothing, but I was a smoker then. I had money to go buy weed. I go buy weed in a second. But when it came to investing in my own stuff, I would do that and say I didn't have the money. You know, I'm just being frank with y'all. I'm not being phony or nothing like that. But I'm just being real with y'all. And this bank is sick. You know what I'm saying? It covers a wide range. Y'all heard the Vox, and these is like these are ridiculous. I'm telling you, this is ridiculous, and this is basically the beat that I made out of using this thing. The brass, I believe that I had got from the Monarch. If you see my last video, I did the video on Machine Monarch from the Sonic expansion, and basically showed you some of the sounds. This is the brass that's from there. The big bright with a big brass. This is the brass that's from there, and this is the beat using some of the sounds from the Machine Monarch and the sounds from the Synthetic Artillery. This is B Florida, aka Mr. Shotboy Born, saying keep your head up and save for what you need, and you'll be blessed from it. Believe me. And just keep your head up. Check me out on Shotboy Born 7 on Twitter. I post videos on Machine Master sometimes, which I gotta start putting my links on that from YouTube. My YouTube page is MrChiboiBorn. So that's Mr. Shotboy Born, and also Daniel Hampton on Facebook. So y'all take care, and y'all have a blessed day, and go ahead and make that music, boy. Y'all check out Peace. One love. Judah.